I'm eager to discuss why I think XRP investors will soon see their faith rewarded in today's podcast. It's evident that XRP didn't take off like many other cryptocurrencies in 2021, primarily because of its legal issues. However, I'm beginning to see these legal obstacles as more of a gimmick, possibly intended to discourage regular people like us from making a big investment. The fundamental goal of XRP is what makes it so alluring, particularly in light of a more digitally oriented future. Welcome back to your go-to location for the most recent information on XRP Crypto Insights family. I have a short favor to ask before we get into today's exciting updates. Please give us some support if you enjoy our articles. To join our amazing community, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. As everyone knows, we are entering a time when digitalization is essential and almost everything is changing to a tokenized format. Examining XRP's founding materials, such as its white paper, demonstrates that its primary purpose is to facilitate transactions involving a variety of assets, not simply currency. The idea that XRP was designed to manage the transfer of both monetary and asset-based tokens is intriguing in a world where tokenization is spreading. It all comes down to efficiency. Tokenization greatly streamlines procedures. XRP is positioned to become the foundation for the transfer of digital assets and currency, perhaps in conjunction with Stellar, which could be considered XRP's less glamorous brother. Let's look at XRP's effect on liquidity to better understand why it has the potential to transform the remittance industry. According to the present banking system, transferring $200 million from a Japanese bank to an American bank takes twice as much money in order for the transaction to take place. In this regard, XRP plays a revolutionary role that could revolutionize international remittances by greatly increasing liquidity in this market. I will explore XRP's revolutionary potential in the foreign exchange market and liquidity space. Consider a situation in which transactions are made almost instantaneous by a token such as XRP. A substantially more efficient market could result from this innovation's potential to liberate enormous amounts of liquidity. This effectiveness is exactly the reason we've seen so many banks collaborating with Ripple. The transition to institutional adoption hasn't happened yet, though. To demonstrate this, let's look at an example. Traditionally, you would require an identical amount in both currencies at both locations, therefore tying up $200 million if the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo needed to transport $100 million worth of yen to its New York branch and convert it into dollars. However, there would be far-reaching consequences if this transaction were connected to a coin like XRP. Ripple's possible decision to go public, which is seeking SEC approval, is another intriguing development to take into account. Notably, a major turning point was reached when Ripple won the litigation in which Judge Torres ruled that it was not a security. I've invested in XRP for a considerable amount of time. I have had a mixed relationship with XRP despite the fact that we don't talk about it much on the channel. I made more money on other investments during the last bull market, but the lawsuit significantly hurt XRP's performance. Furthermore, I find it fascinating that the XRP community occasionally displays a really extreme, almost cult-like devotion. I've occasionally been overly bullish about a project, and XRP was no different. This prudence is partially due to my worry that some followers may have made investments based on my zeal and suffered losses. Recent technical analysis, however, indicates that XRP may be poised for a rerun of its 2017 rise. The current configuration is similar to that of the surge prior to 2017. Having Francis Hunt as a guest has added vital insights to our many discussions of the HVF and Hunt volatility funnel method on the podcast. He believes that the value of XRP would increase to $116, which would be a substantial increase from its present price of about $60. Investors may get an impressive return if this prediction comes to pass. Today's video aims to highlight what I believe to be a huge opportunity with XRP. Yes, it may sound like a cliche, but there are strong arguments for thinking that investors in XRP are about to experience a significant profit. The crucial element in this case is XRP's technical structure, which appears to be following a pattern akin to the one preceding the astounding ascent in 2017. Is Really encouraging that XRP did not reach new highs in 2021, as this could pave the way for a recurrence of the 2017 spike. As a holder of XRP, I concur with Francis Hunt's bullish forecast, whose technique I have studied over the past year. It is difficult to overlook the similarities between the current state of affairs and the patterns that preceded 2017. The possibility that XRP will hit $16 indicates the imminence of a significant catalyst. A number of things, like Ripple's recent decision to buy back their stock, which shows confidence in their approach, and the possibility of them becoming public, could have an impact on this. Considering the significance of immediate liquidity in the modern financial environment, I believe that XRP merits a position in your portfolio. I would like to appreciate the frustration that many holders of XRP have felt. I agree with that sentiment, but I think our patience will soon be rewarded. The value of XRP and its place in the cryptocurrency market may be redefined as we approach a long-awaited breakout. In this segment of the film, I want to examine the possibility that the SEC was trying to discourage regular investors from investing in XRP due to pressure from higher powers. The growing number of banks working with Ripple is impressive, even if the company was sued until recently. These financial organizations appear to have been unfazed by the legal issues, highlighting XRP's tenacity and promise. Notably, XRP is one of the few cryptocurrencies that is not categorized as a security and has a clear legal position. This clarity puts XRP in a position to perhaps grow its market share in the cryptocurrency space as a whole, and technical signs lend credence to this notion. In the long run, 2024 seems to be a crucial year for XRP and Ripple. It will be interesting to watch how these expectations develop in light of the numerous projections and statements made by Ripple. But it's important to keep a balanced viewpoint. Investing all of your money in XRP is not something I recommend. As many investors in XRP learned in 2021, diversification is crucial, particularly in the erratic cryptocurrency market. But in my opinion, XRP is a valuable complement to a well-rounded portfolio. Our own cryptocurrency portfolio encompasses a diverse range of industries and cryptocurrencies, each with a distinct purpose. We incorporate currencies that are important in the remittance market and value transfer, such as XRP and XLM. The Internet of Value is emerging, and effective transaction channels are essential to the seamless operation of this new ecosystem. Regarding this, XRP and XLM appear to be interesting options for supporting this emerging digital economy. Please keep in mind that I do not hold a financial advisor license. These videos' content is solely intended for viewing enjoyment. Before making any financial decisions, I always advise viewers to do their own research and speak with experts. Many thanks for listening. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Additionally, to be the first to know when I post new stuff, make sure you enable the alerts. I can't wait to see you again in the next video.